If someone with Wild Idaho Rising would like to provide public comment on this, you're welcome to at this time. Well, it's open. We are going to give it, it's 6:04 Mountain Time right now. I think I'm going to hang around here till approximately 6:10. And if no one's here in the room, and we don't have anyone else on the Zoom meeting, then we'll just go ahead and call it a night and head home. But let's give it a few more minutes and see who comes on. It's going to be a long period of awkward silence, and that's okay. I want to give everybody the opportunity, though.
Mick, it looks like we got a message from Wild Idaho Rising Tide. It says we're unable to provide public comment through computer access. Are you able to see that message?
Phone access for spoken testimony creates an echo. That makes sense because if they're having two devices, a computer and a phone, you're going to get feedback. So my recommendation is, and it's on the Idaho Rising Tide side, you need to mute one of those. I would recommend muting the computer if at all possible, and then just using your phone as an audio device. That said, you are welcome, if it doesn't work technologically, to provide written comment. I would say up until, I'm just going to say up until 5 o'clock tomorrow or something, if you want to email that to me directly. mthomas@idl.idaho.gov. Chris?
And I've also posted the call-in information in the chat as well.
Okay, very good.
And if you can hear me and you are planning on calling in, the meeting ID, it will prompt on the phone system as participant ID, and you'll enter the meeting ID.
It's the same fly that's been here all day, by the way.
And there's another chat from Wild Idaho Rising Tide as well.
Okay. Just taking a quick note. It's understandable. Thanks. We appreciate the opportunity to provide written comment by 5 p.m. Mountain Time on Friday, considering previously undisclosed information shared during the morning hearing. Let me go scan the parking lot one more time. Looks like we've got Mr. Thumb who's joined now. James, good to see you. It's going to be a little bit anticlimactic. We've had no attendees here in Fruitland, and not to diminish Wild Idaho Rising Tide. I actually appreciate their involvement in this evening comment period. They are the only non-state staff to participate, and we had audio trouble. They weren't able to get in for whatever reason. They had some feedback, I think, between their computer and phone. So James, just as a refresher, or to bring you up to speed, I gave them until 5 p.m. tomorrow to provide comment. It's public comment, but I definitely want everybody to be able to share their thoughts. Other than that, I think we're pretty much done here. This is one of the shorter meetings I've had. Of course, if we wouldn't have been here, who knows what, you know how Murphy's Law is. It would have been 15 people out there or something wanting to comment. So I'm glad we provided the opportunity. It was a fun drive coming out here, and I always like Fruitland. And again, big thanks to the city of Fruitland for letting us use their pretty modern and very nice council chambers free of charge consistently. But with that, Chris, I'm going to go ahead and say stop the recording and end the meeting, and we'll all go about our evening.